One night after winning the Battle of Khandak, Rasulullah he was doing tawaf with his sahib for a long time. So to complete this ritual, Ravana went towards Mecca with 1,000 Aslams, but the people of Mecca stopped him. On the way, Rasulullah stopped at Ashram and told their ambassador that we have come only for the sake of worship. He went back to Banda and told the people of Mecca that I have seen King Kaisar of Rome and also King Chisa of Iran and Yemen. I have also seen the king of Muhammad, but I have never seen a king like Muhammad. When he performs ablution, people do not even allow him to touch the ground with a bowl of water. It is impossible to fight with such a man and such followers. I say take what he says, but of course, he did not agree. Rasulullah told Hazrat Umar that if you talk to him further, he said that none of my relatives are strong enough in Mecca who can protect me, because Hazrat Umar was related to Banu Sedra, who were in Kush, but it was not such a powerful family. Hazrat Umar said that you should send Osman because Osman's taluka was from Banu Umayyah, and Banu Umayyah was the strongest and most wealthy family of Kush. And later this family also ruled the Muslims for almost 100 years. Until date, the most centralized empire of the Muslims was also this Umayyad empire. Until date, the most powerful king of the Muslim, the king who has ruled the maximum land, was also from this family, whose name was Hazrat Usman. He went to Mecca to negotiate, but he spent a lot of time in this, due to which a rumor spread among the Muslims. Hazrat Usman was martyred, and in his time he wanted to declare war by killing the ambassador. Because of this rumor, all the sahibs gathered. We sat under a tree whose name was Rizwan, and said on the hand of Rasulullah that we will all die, but we will definitely take revenge for Usman's blood. But the date was all of misunderstanding, and Usman came back absolutely fine, but this did not hurt the people of Mecca. A strong signal was sent that now these people are not going to back down. In such a situation and confusion, finally there is an agreement number 1 between Muslims and infidels. Muslims will come to Mecca and Medina for number 10 years, not this year but next year. There should be no fight between the SULAH. So it's clearly being said that the people of Mecca are doing mischief. But Rasulullah has given the opinion of all these companions to put an end to this agreement, and the one who was signing this agreement on behalf of Banda Mecca seemed as if this agreement was being signed by his own. His son ran away from Mecca and converted to Islam and reached here. But Rasulullah kept crying like, don't send me back to these cruel people. But he sent me back. Many people started coming like this, and everyone was sent back. Once a woman also left Mecca and came to Medina, but he was not returned to the woman, because the people of Mecca had made a mistake in the idiom, and it was written in the decree that if a man comes from Mecca to Medina, then he will be returned as a man to a woman. No one said anything. Thus, no one. If a man converted to Islam and came to Medina, he was sent back. But if a woman came, she was allowed to live happily. Such a system was being run. Finally, one person came, Abu Bashir Rasulullah. He was also sent back. Somehow, he ran away from there. Leaving both Mecca and Medina, he started living here in the middle of nowhere. Many people used to go from Mecca to Medina and were sent back from Medina, but he started living here with Abu Bashir near Mecca and gradually settled here. An entire town got populated, and its location was so perfect that it was right near the trade route between Mecca and Sham. They started taking revenge from the people of Mecca. Because of this, Abu Bashir's doctor. People of Mecca suffered a loss of millions of billion. It seemed that finally the people of Mecca came forward and inserted the third point of this agreement, which they themselves were very happy and powerful, and said that just end it, and said that from today onwards, if any person goes from Mecca to Medina, then please let him have very good accommodation in Medina. Keep it in a proper manner, and gradually, this agreement started getting stuck in their throats. The second point of Vedic was that there will be no war for 10 years. Then Rasulullah will take full advantage of this in 16 years. And from now on, the rest of the world's empire will be the reserve superpower. When I started inviting them to Islam, one letter went missing. In today's times, only one second letter went to the Roman Empire Hercules, and the third letter went to the Iranian King Khusro. In today's times, we know that it was a big deal. But in those times, for those kings, it was like someone from a small village in Pakistan writing letters to Donald Trump, seeding pink. But the only difference between today and those times that the Christians and Jews of that time felt very good about. It was told that very soon a prophet or messenger is going to come. As he was a Christian, he accepted Islam. The Roman emperor found this very strange. So he called some people of Kush present in his empire and told him that at that time Abu Sufyan also converted to Islam. When the empire was present, Abu Sufyan along with some Arabs entered the palace of the Roman Empire and told him about the character of Muhammad. The Roman emperor was very impressed after hearing about the character of Muhammad, and he said that he knew that very soon a prophet is going to come, but he will be from among you Arabs. I never thought that Abu Sufyan took him out from there and told his companions that now even the Roman Empire king has started getting scared of Muhammad. These were both Christian kingdoms. King of Iran directly told Khusro, "You people will teach him how to live beyond the desert." And he tore the letter and threw it away, and he sent 2 people to send Rasulullah. His own son tore him to death. As soon as those 2 people reached Medina, Rasulullah called them and said that the king ordered you to kill him, his own son killed. They were surprised to hear this and went back. This is how the name of Islam came to die. It started spreading, and anyway there was no war with Mecca in years. The Muslims left Mecca and turned their attention towards Khyber,